in-depth analysis of events as they continue to unfold. And in today's program, we have, of course, one of the ladies here who is to express his opinions regarding what is happening. Honestly, things are no longer at ease, and the families are finding it very difficult, extremely difficult to survive under this current dispensation. Well, let's watch. Good morning, ma. You're welcome to Political Rumbles. Can I know your name?
My name is Ebulomo.
Ma?
Ebulomo.
Okay, you're welcome. Please, how do you feel about this government of Tinubu? How are you coping?
We are not coping well, my brother. We are not coping well at all. Everything turn around. From highest to dance, we don't know how to even put it again, because what is even the ground now is not only affecting human being alone, it's affecting animals, both rats. No food to eat. See our fowls now. Egg is now what? It's now 200, 150.
One egg.
One egg. And we have bought before it's 30 naira. One egg before is 30 naira, 15 naira.
Yeah, so it's even 22, 25 to 15 naira before.
Yes.
But
so
one now is
one now is 150, 200.
150, 200. The 150 is the least among them, the smallest.
The smallest. The big one is 200 now. So I don't even know. We don't know how to say it. We are just begging him. We are just begging in the name of God to find solution to what is going on now. Because my fellow brothers, something is happening around the areas. People are not seeing food to eat. No money. The little one we have, they will still grab it and keep it.
You can't afford anything.
No market. Everything is cost. It's not maybe something is costing boost, but the transport before they bring the goods down to where they want to sell it. The expenses of the fuel, they will add it to the market. So everything is worst.
And now Tinubu has given another budget for next year, 27.5 trillion naira.
So do what?
For Nigerian budget, have you been benefiting from all these budgets? And
1 naira has not seen, has not benefit anything.
What of the palliative?
Has not benefit anything. Has not seen anything. Has not seen anything.
Even the palliatives?
Just seeing it on phone. People are just, maybe it's someone else, I don't even know that they are collecting this thing. So I don't see anything. Not seen anything.
So how are you?
We beg him in the name of God. If it is true that he's serving God, maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's the religion, maybe Christian or Muslim, anyone that is serving, should just have seen Nigeria through. I know it's God that can do it, because they are the one that is there. They should just please and have mercy on human being.
So, what is the impact of this? You said it's affecting even rats. The hunger is everywhere.
It's everywhere.
So, how are you coping with the family?
Before, my children now, they will say, Mom, I want to eat this thing. I will go and get. But now, we are just eating what we see, not what we want. So it's affecting my brother. This one is, before they are saying, the English, they will be saying it's too much. Now it's 3 much. Not only 3 much alone, it's 3 much. This one is double. We are still saying Buhari is not doing something. This one is worse than Buhari. But the only thing I'm just keeping saying, we don't know. God will change his mind to make good for Nigeria. That's my own prayer. If it is true that he's the one that will make Nigeria true, we just find solution. Because this way of subsidy is too much.
Under 6 months. You are saying that Buhari even is more better than this one.
It's better because they didn't allow Buhari to do something. They didn't allow Buhari to do. They are the one, the person on the seat now is the one that is controlling us before. So they should just please have mercy on us.
Thank you so much, ma. What is your take? God bless you. We hope that God will answer your prayer very soon, because it's getting out of hand and people could no longer survive this wicked economy fighting hard. Good morning, Mr. Felix.
Morning, Mr. Achille.
Yes, the woman that just spoke said even the animals are even hungry now, not just human beings. And the government have made a budget of 27.5 trillion in the next fiscal year. So the previous budgets of 2023, how have you benefited from that? How has it affected your life?
To some extent, I don't operate under the Nigerian budget. I operate under the budget of God. Because in one way or the other, the budget does not favor me. Rather, they get money from me. And I have not seen any reason why this budget will favor me. If we are doing the right thing, we'll get the right result. We have not started doing the right thing, so the right result cannot come from now. Nigerian budget is adding more pressure on Nigerian citizens. No food, no agriculture, no security, no education, no proper thing in place. And who are the people who are the cause of this? These are the parastatals. Various parastatals. There are no job, there are no business. The so-called politicians, they are eating so fast to the detriment of the so-called taxpayers. With me and you, we can no longer breathe. Salary has not been increased.
Honestly,
in the budget, if you check,
that is the worst.
In the budget, if you check, there's no salary increase.
Captured.
There's no salary increase captured.
But the government said that it's going to increase internally generated revenue. That is taxes on the masses who are already suffering.
Listen to me very well. If you listen to me very well, if you see what Tinubu said, he said, I will reduce the purchasing power of the people and widen the tax nets.
You can't imagine.
And it is a time that we have to tell the people that say our local. They should suffer it now, because the rain that is falling is not only falling on the imports, it's not only falling on the drugs, it's falling on everybody. And I stand to be corrected on this platform. If we do the right thing, we will get the right thing. We have not started doing election. What we are doing now is selection. We have not started the election, it's selection. If someone can say, me no come, it is my own turn. And he came and it was his own turn. What an insult. It's an insult to Nigerian citizen. You can no longer say Mr. President. He can't grant media chats. He cannot grant anything.
And an average Nigerians are saying that the 8 years of Buhari is more better compared to the 6 months of Ahmed Bola Tinubu. You can imagine in terms of economic prosperity.
We can't use that to just populate the performance yet. The first 6 months of Tinubu compared to the first 6 months of Buhari, Tinubu fared better than Buhari, because in the first 6 months there was no budget, there was nothing so fantastic that Buhari did. All what he was doing in the first 6 months was that he was blaming the PDP. But in Tinubu 6 months, he was trying to do some reform to some extent that to benefit himself. At least during this regime now, they have been able to share food palliative. That's why the majority of those palliative went to the politicians, to the detriment of the common masses. And I want to say this as I round up, that Nigeria, we should stand up to our rights. We cannot be slave to this politician. At the end, we will be the one that will be at the receiving end. And I want to say, come to send the helper to Nigeria. Thank you, sir.
Sir, please, just 30 seconds. God should send the helper. Who should be the helper? When you have the Senate, the National Assembly singing, on your mandate we shall stand, on Tinubu's mandate, at the plenary. Now, which help again? When the supposed representatives have aligned with the executive, you know what that means to the masses.
What I am saying is that we have not started doing election, that we are doing selection. All these things that brought Tinubu is selection, not election.
So,
Selection, not election.
so Nigeria should wait for another 8 years.
We should wait for another 4 years. If we get it right, then we'll start the election. But now we've not gotten it right. That's my own.
Okay, you mean that we are not practicing democracy?
We are practicing selection, yeah. Now.
Okay, thank you so much for your wonderful submission. Good morning. Let's know what is your take. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yes, how is the day?
We thank the Lord Almighty for everything.
Okay, how are you feeling? What about the economy? How is the economy affecting you? Are you happy with the system?
It's affecting everybody. Anybody who will say it doesn't affect he or she may be an hypocrite, or he may be one of the people at the top, let's say, managing the resources. It's affecting everybody. In fact, I'm telling you that most Nigerians, Gary is helping most Nigerians. They're drinking Gary everywhere and every day. It's affecting everybody.
Gary is now the savior for most Nigerian families. How affordable is that Gary too?
It is also very difficult because increasement of price of Gary and everything is difficult. Everything is difficult. The economy is affecting everybody. It is very hard for the poorest.
And now, of course, FC fans can't really hit the like buttons. Thank you. As we progress in this, yes, now the government of Tinubu has made another projection for the next budget for next fiscal year 2024 to be 27.5 trillion. Why such humongous amount? What for? How? He says it's for the New Hope agenda, to build roads and to build whatever. And most of the money will be borrowed. How do you feel?
We are tired of promises. Hope, promise, new hope, change, level. We are tired of all this. We want the reality. Nigerians want to see things done. They want to see things done. They want to live. They're suffering. They're dying everywhere and every day. They are caged. They are even caged. They can't talk. They are not free to talk. You are born, you suffer, you grow in the suffer, you die in the suffer, without saying a word. Because if you talk, they can even come and look for you because you say something. So Nigerians are caged. They are pressed. They are suffering and dying without saying a word. So promises. We have been promised. They have been promising Nigerians. They want to see things happen.
In their lifetime.
Yes, in their lifetime. When we are talking about 4 years and 8 years, what will be Nigerians before them? Many are dying every day for hunger. In short, if you are a president of Nigeria, congratulations, you are president. But I don't know if you will be proud to stand in front of the world and say, I'm president of hungry people. I'm president of poor people.
Wow.
I'm president of sufferers. I'm president of people that are dying and dying every day. I don't know if you too will be proud of it. If you are president of such a country, I congratulate them. They are president, he is president, but we are still where we are.
We are still where we are, where you have more people added to the, of course, to the wagon of impoverished people. Just as he said, which of the presidents of the world will be proud to say I'm president of over 130 million multi-dimensional poor citizens.
And let me tell you something. Let me tell you another one. Go to immigration, see population of Nigerians. Go to airport to see them. Go to all the this bundle of Nigeria and other countries. See Nigerians. Everybody wants to run away. Everybody is running. Even people of other countries are asking them, why are you people running away like that? Is there war in your country? They are running away because they are dying for hunger. They don't see any hope. But politicians are promising.
Even in the midst of the so-called renewed hope mantra of APC.
But what people are seeing is contrary to the speech that our people are doing. Can they try to be realistic? And if they want to be realistic, let them do it. While they are still, will I say they are still time? Let them do it. Will they do it when everybody will be in the grave or when all Nigerians will run away to other countries? I don't understand.
Exactly, like the lecturers, they say that Nigerian universities are short of lecturers because of the Japa syndrome. The lecturers are even leaving, and the students are left without lecturers, most faculties. What is the implication of this in respect to the future?
Everybody is running away. Fire is burning. You know, I want to tell you something. Christians preach hellfire and heaven. Every poor man in Nigeria, after going through all this, if the Lord Jesus Christ come and tell that poor Nigerian that you are going to hellfire, the Nigerian will not trouble himself. He will say, I will just continue what I have started. Because he has been living in hell. If you tell him to continue in hell, there is no change. So, but I respect God, I glorify the Lord Almighty. He gave to Nigeria everything that Nigerians need. But the suffer is this. Look into greediness. One man will like to have many trillions. But I want to tell you, wherever you are working, if you are managing Nigerian money and you misuse even 10 million, don't talk about 4 billion, don't talk about trillions. If you misuse only 10 billion, you have killed so many Nigerians. You have killed them. So if you do not manage things well, public fund, leave it for public. Nigerian money, leave it for Nigerians. Just take what belongs to you. If it is salary, take it. If it is allowance, take it. The rest of money, no matter how you see it, leave it there for Nigeria. If you don't do that, you are a killer. We will continue to say God will help. God has already helped. Which type of help do you want again? Are you lacking mineral resources? What are you lacking in Nigeria? You have it all. God has given it to all. You have now to help yourself. What I mean is that those who are wherever they are, be it at the top, be it wherever, should know that they are managing what belongs to public. What belongs to public. And that which belongs to public should be given to that public. If you just carry it, you are counting trillion, you are buying jets, you are buying I don't know, building everywhere. You alone, you are killing Nigerians. But if you give it to them,
we are in a society where nothing matters except money. Money controls almost virtually everything. When you have money, you can buy even human beings. Because the value of human beings has no value now in Nigeria. So somebody with money is being celebrated, criminality is being celebrated, and even the young ones are seeing all these things, and this is driving them into ritualism, occultism, and other practice. So who would you blame? Because if you leave the money, another person is ready to take it, and nothing will happen. No institution that will check the excesses of this unfortunate mishaps.
Thank you, my brother. If we are at that level and we can try our best to do something, to make some changes, let's go home. Let's go home. There is no hope. because that's the only remedy. Justice, justice, and the only justice. Make justice. You know, in other countries, let us not fool ourselves. People will say, hey, now all over the world, people love money. Let me tell you something. There was one president of France, by name, I think, is it, I've forgotten. After managing France for, I think, 8 years, they were escorting him to his house. Because after your duty, your work, you have to go home. As they were escorting him, people asked him, Mr. President, you are directing us to the family house. He said, yes, that's where I'm going. You know, you can born only, they can have only one child, you see. They can give birth to only one male child or female. So, as he was directing them to that family house, they say, Mr. President, but it still is a family house. Didn't you build any other house? All this time you were present. Is as a workforce. How many rooms will I use? Sleep. How many houses will I have? That one is sufficient for me. It's still a house now. It's sufficient. I'm going back there. You understand? Think of it. But a simple commissioner of police in Nigeria, a minister in Nigeria,
we have more than 500 houses.
A governor in Nigeria. We build estate and from Nigeria to many other countries, and he will never be satisfied.
With people's funds, stolen funds.
You are killing Nigeria. You are killing everybody. After killing them, you will come out and say, things are hard, but we will amend with time. There is hope, and what's the hope? You have killed hope of everybody. Only you, and you will still die one day.
Living all those things.
And live all those things. Somehow,
but they don't care.
Let them be wise. You know, Fashola did something in Lagos. I still appreciate Fashola until the one did Fashola. He was asking all the drivers of Lagos to go for brain test before obtaining a driver's license
permission.
If Fashola would have also advise all our leaders to go for brain test. Let us see if their brain is okay. I'm not insulting them.
Of course. What you're saying is in line.
Test. Because you are behaving like a small child. You know, children like many toys. You 100 cars. Only you. You want 5 jets. Only you. You are building estate everywhere. Only you. Everywhere. I think such person should go for brain test and see if he's still,
okay.
You know, that's it. So we are saying money does everything. When we don't consider value, when we consider money than value, I don't know if there will be hope. But my brother, as you are holding your camera, it is value. If you journalists don't do your work, I don't think that news can spread. It's a value. Okay, if you carry all the video now and go home and start to eat and leave this world, do you think Nigeria will move very well? It will be difficult. So encourage the value of people. Value is important. And value does not mean that you will carry all the whole to make yourself, I don't know what. That's what I think.
Thank you so much for this wonderful submissions. I don't know how you feel about the referendum, Biafran referendum that is coming up. And there have been news, of course, confirmed from certain quarters that Biafran pounds will still be in circulation because people are saying they are no longer part of this failing system called Nigeria. They rather move on with their lives. So what do you have to say concerning that move?
Oh, you know, my brother, the best thing in all the world is unity. But when unity has become a land of cheating, where people oppress others, where you defecate on the head of others, and you tell them, remain with my excrement, don't say a word. Everybody will be fighting for freedom. In such a condition, everybody will fight for freedom. So Nigeria would have been more better if we all, call it Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo, the whole land of Nigeria, if we are united and we are one, it would have been more better. But, you know, see the system, see what is happening, see what is happening. You can see it. Even if nobody says it, you can see what is going on. Everybody, even the best ordinary bed in Nigeria, is fighting for freedom. People, like as I told you, when they are running to other countries, it's because they want freedom, isn't it? Everybody just wants freedom, and they want to obtain it at all means, at all costs. But when people blame them